Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning back into the Rage Quit Radio live play series. I'm your host, the Ronin in the Know, Mr. Joe, and I've been looking forward to bringing you this particular game for a long time because we've made several attempts at recording it that have all met with untimely and, well, nasty demises of various forms. That game being the DC deck building game. Now, despite trying to record this so many times, I'm kind of glad we've done this particular day for another attempt because we actually have a new player. And I know for some of the games like this where we're a little bit more familiar with the rules, we sometimes don't cover things quite as thoroughly for y'all. So that does actually help us out in our presentation because we're going to take things a little bit slower than we might normally do so. Also, for this particular game, we're actually going to be playing the theme deck for the Green Lantern Corps as created by Mike Brown. And if you're interested to see exactly what cards go into that deck, both for their thematic reasons and the mechanical reasons involved in that balancing act in this game, feel free to check out our YouTube site where Mike Brown has a video explaining exactly everything that goes in, why, on both levels, and frankly, it's kind of interesting to see exactly how customizable this game can be once you have some more of the expansions beyond just the base game. In any case, we're going to be cutting over to a 4-player game between myself, Mike Brown, Travis Cooper, and our new player, Nathan. Not the Nathan you know either. So, we'll cut to that and we'll be back with you in a couple minutes, folks. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to start this game of DC, and hopefully this is finally the first live one as Mike Brown makes the sign of the cross.
And I'm not Catholic, I'm Methodist.
No, but I am, so it's all good. As we go through, we're going to announce who's playing and what hero they have. Because some of us have new heroes that we haven't seen before, and we have a new voice that you may not recognize.
So you'll definitely not recognize unless you're stalking us and haven't, And
we have some viewers who are actually, folks we see in real life. I mean, come on.
Or unless you're up at Geek Out Games, you'll know him from there.
Yeah.
So.
All
right, so I'm starting this off, and I'm playing my all-time favorite superhero, the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott. So, I will start off. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 punches and a vulnerability. So I've got 4 power. And I think I will have Power Drain.
Hey! This is the deck with the Manhunters.
Now, we'll be explaining things here as we go, not just for you guys at home, but also for our new voice. That's Nathan. Not Nate from the old days of RQR. This is a different Nathan. Because this is his first time playing. So just so you'll know, kicks are the improved currency. They're always available.
Okay.
Until that deck runs out.
Same with weaknesses. Weaknesses will always trigger off of the attacks until that deck is empty.
Okay.
And destroyed kicks and weaknesses will not go back into these respective piles. So they are a limited resource, both for good and bad instances.
Yes.
What's your hero?
Okay, I'm your Running the Know, Mr. Joe, and I'm playing Weather Wizard, one of the new rogues from the crossover pack.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a different ability than normal, and a teamwork effect, which I'll explain if I use it. But I'm going to use this ability to discard 2 cards, draw a card, because I had 2 vulnerabilities in my hand. That's much better. I have 4 punches, so for 4 power, I will wind up grabbing...
You know you want the Manhunter. You know you want the Manhunter.
I'm grabbing Swamp Thing.
Really? It's because I said he wanted the Manhunter. That's the only reason he did it.
No, it's because you know how I like locations.
And Nth Metal takes its place. Nth Metal is one of the cards that will actually let you start weeding stuff out of your deck.
I'm Cooper, and I'm playing Killer Frost. So...
Also, I'm already shuffling my deck, because hey, card draw immediately.
Yeah.
So I got 3. I'll get Nth Metal. Refill.
Yep.
Okay, my name's Nathan, and I am playing Night Owl. And I've never played before. I have 3 punches, 2 vulnerabilities, so 3 power. And you stole my equipment card.
Alas, he did.
It's a good card.
I am going to get the Force Field.
Not a bad pickup.
No, not at all. Defense is good. Just to remind everyone at home that Rage Quit Radio is, as far as language is concerned, an occasionally explicit video show. We have Aquaman's horrible wife. So, I hate Mira. I've always hated Mira in this game because she has an ability that depends on your discard pile being empty, and I never can get it to work. I say never. It's happened like half a dozen times. So I have...
yours has been a half dozen times on accident. I've tried to make it work, and I've maybe gotten that many.
2 vulnerabilities, 3 punches, and I will buy the Manhunter.
Oh, well, no Manhunter for me.
No, because you're going to buy Arkham Asylum anyway.
We'll see.
The White Lantern Power Ring.
I'm going to discard 2 vulnerabilities to draw a card via my Weather Wizard effect.
So this deck has every different colored power ring in it, plus some generic ones. Power rings, the unique ones, are worth 2 victory points per power ring in your deck. So if you have 3 of them, they're each worth... the 1 for each ring in the deck. So if you have 3 of them, each one is worth 3 points. If you have 4 of them, each one of them is worth 4 points, and so on.
Okay. So basically, number of power rings squared.
Yes.
For this math.
Well, this is going to be interesting. Finish shuffling, sir, because I'm actually waiting on you.
Oh, okay. I'm done shuffling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hi, teamwork. I'm going to give you a victory point, play the top card of your deck, and hope it's power. It is. So that, alongside my 4 punches, means I have enough to buy one of these 2 things.
All the rogues from the Rogues Crossover expansion have the special ability Teamwork, where they can give someone a victory point and play the top card of that person's deck.
And that goes... Does it go back on top? Does it go...
If you're simply playing it, it'll go back on top.
Right. I will go ahead and grab Arkham Asylum. We haven't seen enough destroy. Although there's the power ring that destroys in there.
Yes, there is. Done.
Yes.
The Black Lantern Power Ring.
Good lord.
I got 4. I'll get a kick and word of power.
Which will get replaced by Psycho Pirate.
Okay, I have 4. And
I figured with you having shuffled, I had the most chance of not pulling vulnerability.
I think I will use 3 of those to buy a kick.
Okay.
Kicks are good.
Kicks for days. Okay. 3 equals... I'm going to buy Aquaman's Horrible Wife because she has game text on her, which makes her strictly better than a kick. And she gets replaced by the Indigo Tribe.
I mean, I was going to attempt to destroy her to go and make Power Ring worth more points at the end of the game. So, actually, her having text was actually worse for me.
For the record, this power ring does not trigger these power rings.
I have 5, and that's fine by me. I'm going to pick up the White Lantern Power Ring.
Eventually.
Maybe.
Hey.
Power of the Red. By the way, if you guys at home want to actually see what's in this deck, card for card, going all the way through, check out our how-to video.
I will play Nth Metal. Look at the top card. I'm going to destroy it. Cool. Thanks, Nth Metal. You're the real MVP here.
Yeah.
And so I got a total of 4. I'll get Power of the Red because it has text.
Princess Diana of Themyscira.
Okay.
Who is ridiculously powerful.
She also costs 7.
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Which means no one's buying her right now.
So I have
You don't
3.
know that? Well, you can be pretty sure of that.
But I do want to check.
We've seen
I'd actually play this
Correct.
Yeah.
down.
So that will stick around because it's like ongoing.
But
So
you'll still draw a card off its game text.
Yay.
But that's
No help.
But that's just when you play it. You don't get to draw a card each turn.
So I have 3. So I will add a kick.
And over to me, and I have 4, so I'll buy a
And
kick.
you go and draw back up to 5 at the end of your turn, because folks do have attacks, and that's what the defense cards are for.
Alright, my turn. I'm going to discard 2 vulnerabilities to draw a card. That is not the card I was hoping it would be because I was hoping to buy Diana this turn. But as it stands, I have 5. I will get the Black Lantern Power Ring.
Thought you hated power rings, Joe. Sign so.
This is hilarious because I'm getting to draw them for once.
Well, why does everything costing you 5 or more? This is ridiculous.
This is great if you're me.
I mean, I mean, I can't even use my power on anything here because there's nothing that costs 4 or less in the lineup. So I'm going to go and just buy a kick with my 3.
Okay.
Well, I have 4, and I'm in the same boat, so kick it is for me.
Then to me. All right. So I'm going to play Power Drain. It is +2 power and choose a foe. I choose Joe. It's an attack. You have to reveal your hand, and then I choose one of those cards to be discarded.
I'm guessing you're discarding the White Lantern Power Ring.
Get that junk out of here. Okay.
Which made my turn much more simple for me.
So, since that is a superpower, Alan Scott special ability. Each time I play a different superpower during my turn, I reveal the top card of my deck. If it's 0 cost, I draw it. So I will draw that punch. Alright, so that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a vulnerability. So I will buy Power Ring.
Okay.
So
Red Lantern Corps.
I would rather have bought Red Lantern Corps. Anyway.
How do you think I felt
2,
about that
3,
metal?
4, 5.
Okay, I'm going to discard a punch and a vulnerability to draw a card. Excellent. I'll go ahead and have Arkham Asylum out in my field. It has an ongoing effect when I play the first villain on each of my turns. I draw a card. That's fine. I only have 2 power left over after that. That's fine as well. I'm doing nothing. What does that matter? It means I get to shuffle my cards again.
Something, everything costs too much. I'll buy a kick.
I have 5.
Ooh.
So you can buy the Red Lantern Corps, which will let you destroy a card in your hand, and if you do, it's +3 power, which I'm guessing that's what he's doing. All right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And Saint Walker is up. Alrighty. Wheel. Aquaman's Horrible Wife, because I only get 2 off of her. 3, 4, 5. And if you're out there and you're a fan of Mira, she's an awesome character. She's going to be great in the upcoming movies. I only hate her in the card game. And I'm going to buy Saint Walker because he's sort of good.
And he's only 5.
Black Lantern Blue Beetle. +3 power, and each foe discards a defense card before the attack. Ooh.
3.
I'm going to discard a punch and a vulnerability to draw a card. I'm going to probably do that every turn I possibly can. I have Swamp Thing, who's worth 5 power. 6, 7, 8.
This deck is really top cost heavy.
Actually, it's not. It's just,
SOL.
you know, it is a fairly balanced deck. So.
Do I want Diana?
It's just we're going to see all the cheap stuff later, apparently.
I'll go for the Indigo Tribe.
Dead Man, who is bloody awesome. At least the turn you get him is.
Well, I got 3 vulnerabilities
Oosh!
and 2 kicks, so I'll buy Dead Man.
And he will allow you to destroy 2 cards, I think, in your hand or discard pile.
And so far, the destroy pile is only vulnerabilities.
The Skull of Batman.
Oh. It costs too much. I have 5, so I'm going to put
Psycho Pirate.
the Psycho Pirate.
Okay. And he will get replaced by Black Lantern Green Arrow. Alrighty, so I'm going to play a kick. It's a superpower that is not a 0. Okay. Anyway, so I've got 5. Might as well get Black Lantern Green Arrow.
It gets replaced with, hey, another.
Another Mira.
And we have nothing of value in the discard pile yet. I have, do I want to do some deck manipulation? That's a good question. No, I do not. I'm going to keep as is. I have both Black and White Lantern Power Rings and 2 punches for a total of 6 power since they work 2 without using their ability. I am getting Skull of Batman.
Okay. And that will get replaced by Mogo, the Green Lantern planet.
I'll play Nth Metal. Look at the top card.
Hi, dead man. You just showed up.
He doesn't have to destroy it.
I'll go and play Power of the Red. I'll discard 3 cards and draw 3 cards.
You know, one of them's worth more than power than you had before.
I'll go and discard Power of the Word to use Killer Frost. I'll activate Mira for +2 power.
Mm-hmm.
I'll destroy her at end of turn. So I got 2, 4, 6. I'll buy Science Cell because I can actually afford it.
So she
Killer
gets
Frost.
destroyed. We're going to leave her on the board because we have cards that do destroy pile things for other cards.
Yeah, I gave someone a power point or a victory point by doing that, but whatever.
Do you actually have to give someone a victory point?
No, someone's got Power Ring, which gets points for dead
Oh,
heroes.
yeah. We'll get,
He's
power
got that
points.
power ring.
Yeah.
I'll
take it.
It's victory points at the end.
Well, it's not victory points. It's actually more power during the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay. I have the ring that can take heroes that are destroyed and guide them my deck. Either way, you've influenced things.
Okay, I have 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play Black Lantern. No, yeah, Black Lantern, Green Arrow.
Okay. Now we'll get replaced by the Rot. Alrighty. Power Drain. Hello, Joe.
Hi.
Swamp Thing. Peace. Alright. And that lets me look at the top card. Yay, it's power. I'll take it. Okay. So that is 2. Draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yoink. And Power Ring destroys Animal Man.
Alright. Done?
Done.
Rage Blood. Star Sapphire.
Yep.
I'm wanting to use Weather Wizard to discard 2 cards to draw a card, and that's not going to help me at all. Do I want to give somebody a point to try and get a kick? Nope, I'm good. Done.
7.
I want to make you pay for that eventually.
What, for the Power Drains?
Yeah.
You are welcome to
I
try.
guess we'll get Black Lantern Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle. It's replaced by Black Lantern Batman.
Okay.
Or if you prefer, Blackman.
I'm gonna destroy a vulnerability.
Yep.
Villain.
Yep.
So that puts me at 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
And why not?
Blackman it is.
Done?
Yes.
The Watchtower.
All along. Anyway, sorry, Jimi Hendrix. Okay. So, let's see here. Manhunter for 1. Black Lantern Green Arrow. Attack. Each foe destroys a starter card in their hand. If you can't, you destroy the top card of your deck.
Destroy a starter card in her hand?
Yes.
Cool.
So, sort of help people out.
No.
Unless your name is Joe, apparently.
No, I kind of need that extra power. I wish I had a vulnerability and stuff.
3, 4, and 5. And I shall have the Watchtower. Actually, no, I shall have Star Sapphire. The last card's a vulnerability.
Force field.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's okay, I just want the cards in sleeves.
Well, it also would have gone this way.
Yeah.
My phone might have been in the line of fire. I have 2 power rings and 2 punches for a total of 6 because I'm not going to use the ability at the moment. Because, well, really, I'm discarding vulnerability, so the rot's not useful for me.
For the record, folks, everybody knows Solomon Grundy's stack ongoing is you have to play a starter card the turn you beat him.
I want force field. No, I want Watchtower.
Okay, Flight. Inexpensive defense.
Alright, discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards. I'll play F Metal, look at the top cards, punch, I'll destroy it. I got total of 5. I'll get Rage Blood has text, I'll take it.
It's replaced by Power the Green.
Okay, question.
Sure.
On the attack,
Mhm.
do you either attack or use the power, or
No,
can you do both?
both
do
happen.
both.
Okay. So I'm going to do an attack. Each foe reveals his hand and discards cards until he contains no duplicates.
I have no duplicates.
No duplicates.
No duplicates.
Congratulations. But that puts me at 6 power.
A very useful total.
Now, can you purchase up to 6?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess I will get this and this.
Okay. That will get replaced by cat-like reflexes and the Emerald Knight. Okay. So, first thing I want to do is I'm going to play Kick. That's a superpower. Draw a card off of Alan Scott. Power Drain. Hello, Joe.
Take a pick.
Let me read these 3 cards. Gain a villain from the destroyed pile, you can keep that. Gain all cards in the lineup with the same name as a card in the destroyed pile, you can keep that. We'll get rid of that. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. And some vulnerabilities. I will beat Solomon Grundy.
Okay, inbound attack for everybody.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead.
Sinestro. First appearance attack. Each player reveals his hand and discards a card for each hero revealed this way.
I have 2, so...
I've got none now, thanks to you.
You're welcome. See, I helped you, Joe.
I don't think I have a hero.
Heroes are blue cards.
They're the blue cards.
Sweet, I do have a hero.
Okay, so Sinestro does not target you.
Okay, my turn.
Your turn.
I'm going to discard a vulnerability and punch to draw a card. Because it didn't really matter which way, one way or another. 3, 4, 5, 6. Cat light reflexes and flight.
Okay, generic power ring and giant growth. Generic power rings do count towards the bonus for power ring, like the individual unique power rings.
All right. Step 1, I'm going to make everyone discard all their defense cards in play, and then each foe discards all defense cards he has in hand and in play.
Okay, so plus each foe discards a defense card. That doesn't count what's in play. Off the
Attack
game.
each
Then the attack does.
Okay, so
It's a separate step, so that can wipe out their only defense in hand.
Okay.
Even if they had a force field. I have no defense cards in hand.
Neither do I.
I just bought mine.
I do have a card that has defense.
Okay, so you have to discard that first.
Okay.
Now you can.
Now you can either defend against the attack and get the defense tax, or it's going to get blown up anyways.
Truthfully, in this case,
Does it draw him a card?
it
or
doesn't
anything?
draw him a card because he gets the card draw when he played it.
Oh, okay.
So
So it just
All right.
goes away.
it goes away regardless. So you'll discard
I
that force
will
field.
discard words of power. I'm going to
Do I
be
draw?
playing
No, nice.
playing power ring. It is 3 power. And so I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess I'll punch Sinestro.
Seems like a thing to do.
Oh, you already did that.
So power ring, and the new supervillain says.
Each player puts a random card from his hand under his superhero or villain. When this villain is defeated, put each of those cards on top of its owner's deck. It's Atrocitus.
I have
So,
to
This
see.
could be so bad.
I have to see if I have a.
If you'll draw a card
defense
randomly
card
for me,
for
don't
all
look
of
at it. So it just goes right there,
Okay.
and everybody has to do that if they can't defend against that attack. So there you go.
Good lord, I hate you.
There you go. So I'm drawing for everybody.
Bang! See a science cell.
Well, anyway,
Yeah, the beat stick of early power is gone.
Okay.
oh trust me, I don't think that worked out well for anybody. So
Thanks, Coop.
thanks, Coop.
Glad I could help.
have 3.
I'm
Okay.
helping you see.
Get.
Alright.
Nope. Power ring. Sorry,
Yep.
didn't
If
see
you
it.
want equipment,
Yep.
And one less power ring for Joe
yes.
for those infinite points.
And Kyle Rayner showing up eventually because he will be in here.
Oh, hey, it's a swamp thing. Do you have enough power?
Actually, I have no power in my hand. So,
Oh,
but I'm working on it. Saint Walker. I've got 1, so
Nailed it.
My turn.
Your turn.
Play the Watchtower. I'm discard 2 to draw 1 and hope to God it's something with power. Nope. Okay, I'm done. Hi, it's like Swamp Thing was the...
Yeah, it's metal. Do I want to destroy that? Nah. I don't. I got foe.
Put foe on it. Becomes the Yellow Lantern Core Ring.
How many attacks can you play per turn?
All of them.
Okay.
It's never a good question. So how many attacks can you play per turn? Yes. Now they do resolve in the order you play them, just so you're aware.
So you may want to
1, 2,
order them.
3, 4, 5.
I don't think it matters, actually. Okay. Black Lantern, Batman. Each foe gains a weakness. Each who has an equipment in his discard pile gains an additional weakness.
I gain a weakness.
Right now?
Okay, you gain a weakness,
Yep.
and if there's an equipment card in your discard pile, you gain another weakness.
Nailed it. Kobe.
Okay. Then Black Lantern, Green Arrow. Each foe destroys his starter in his hand.
Thank you.
Goodbye,
Yay.
vulnerability.
Player can...
I don't think you have to read the player cannot text in this one,
Okay.
because everyone did.
And so that gives me 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And I guess I'll take the...
Now,
I have a question.
Yes.
What does... If I attack him, does that...
we have 9, right?
Right,
So
so
you
not
can't buy
10.
him.
Correct.
Okay,
I will point this out just for the sake, because I know you've never played this game before.
great.
If you buy that, it's worth victory points off the get because it will count that power ring towards its victory point total.
As well
Okay.
as itself.
And because you have a total of 9, you
And
can also pick up the Rot if you would like.
Yeah. you
And
can
it's
pick
an
them up.
equipment.
Yes, it is.
Or you can pick up Giant Growth, either or.
Well, I guess I'll take those 2.
Yep.
One less power ring for me.
Yep.
I have
Concepts
never
of Fear
expected myself to be able to say that. by
and
the way.
Lobo. Alrighty. So, power drain. What do you say, Alan Scott? Yeah, that's not a 0. Okay. Who do I want to be a jerk with power drain at this turn? I feel like Joe may have suffered enough.
Nah.
All right, Joe, let's see what you got.
Well, that was an easy
Peace.
sell.
Okay. 5. Emerald Knight. Even though I'm being counterproductive to one of my own bloody cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's worth extra points because of Saint. Well, whatever. his name
That's
is.
true.
I think I'm going to be doing something here that's going to be a little crazy, but I'm going to try for it. Hey, Coop. Yeah, man. Top card.
Word of power.
You really couldn't have pulled a worse card.
Well, that sucks. It could be worse. I still have 5 power. I'm still getting the Infinite Mason Giant Growth, but I wanted to try and get Lobo.
So Aquaman's Trident and channeling
That goes back to the
Emotional
top,
Spectrum.
so-
Yes, it does.
Alright. Rage Blood. I will choose myself and Nathan. Nathan, you can go and destroy a 0-cost card in your discard pile. I'm going to destroy this 0-cost card.
So if you have a vulnerability or a punch,
Okay, someone did, so I get to draw a card.
That includes yourself, so you didn't even need him for that trigger.
I will.
I like how this is. Well, he didn't help you out either. But
no,
I
he didn't,
will
but-
use Power of the Red to discard both of those to draw 2 cards. Alright, I'll play Sinestro. Reveal the top card of the main deck.
Top card of the main deck is Saint Walker.
It is a hero, so plus 3 power and then destroy it. Bang! So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will card Kick to use Aquaman's Trident. Actually, I'll just go and discard a victory point, which was given me to play Aquaman's Trident and destroy it at end of turn, and play Kick, so I have 11. I'll get Atrocitus thrown on top of my deck.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
That's an atrocity.
Okay, so a Manhunter.
What's the next attack?
Next up is the Anti-Monitor.
Oh, and we get our cards back. They go where?
Top of your deck.
Oh, so that would have been
Your disc.
one of the cards I drew then.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The Anti-Monitor. Each player reveals his hand
Oh no.
and chooses a card with cost 1 or greater. It is added to the lineup.
Oh no.
Okay, here's the funny thing. I reveal cat-like reflexes when I'm attacked to draw a card.
Yep.
Then I put cat-like reflexes in the lineup.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Just try
Time to add a Kick to the lineup.
Yep.
1 or greater. I don't want to.
One.
Yeah. No,
yes,
nobody does.
Yes. One
Oh, I was fine with
McGregor.
cat-like reflexes doing that play.
One entire McGregor.
I guess I gotta add a kick.
Yep. Go for
That's
it.
one of the least painful options, usually.
I will put Star Sapphire up there for the moment.
Hey, Star Sapphire.
You're up.
Okay, I'm going to destroy a card to get +3.
Yep.
Have a vulnerability. So that's 4/5.
That's an attack.
Each foe reveals his hand and discards cards until he contains no duplicates.
No dupes.
No dupes. I have to discard a bunch.
Okay, that puts me at 6. Ooh, wow. It's like Walmart out here.
Look at all the kicks.
Kicks for days. So that power ring villain is like plus a lot of power now.
Plus
right?
3.
I
Okay.
don't understand its
Okay, so
power.
in addition to being a villain, if something was looking for a red card, this is red. This is orange, purple or violet, blue, so on.
Okay.
So if something is looking at the color of a card, this actually counts as all colors.
Okay.
Which is important for some power ring cards, I think, or something.
Yeah, and a couple of heroes and things like that.
Then I will, I guess, sorry, I forgot how much I had. 6. I'll go for
Really useful for your deck.
Yep.
action, and that's it.
Okay.
Because there's no 2.
And that doesn't
Nothing
refill
fills
because
in
you're
because we're
overloaded.
over 5. All right. So to me, St. Walker says draw a card.
I'm waiting for it. Is there another power ring?
I only have one.
Kick.
Kick. Not a 0. All right. Could have destroyed a hero on the lineup. There's not one anymore. But he's still worth 3 because there are 3 different destroyed heroes at the moment. So
You're
that's
welcome.
5. And Black Lantern, Green Arrow. Each foe destroys a starter card in their hand.
Bang.
Goodbye. That made my life easy.
Man, this hand is looking
Alright, I do it.
real weak.
Destroy a starter card in your hand. If you don't have one, you destroy the top card of your main or top card of your deck.
I had plenty.
Okay.
To think. That victory point you gave me made everything possible. You're the
You're
real
welcome.
hero of the here,
2,
Joe.
4, 7. I shall have Lobo.
We're
We're just gonna
Yeah, I know.
push this on down there.
All right.
2, 3, 4, 5.
My turn?
Your turn.
I lead with Swamp Thing, get to draw a card. I will discard 2 cards to draw a card.
You actually got to play Swamp Thing.
Because he's back.
Back in black.
He's back. The man behind the Oh, sorry. Alex Cooper was going through my head for a second.
I'm going to teamwork.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you. Each foe destroys a starter card in his hand.
Sure.
And if you can't,
Then you destroy the top card of your deck.
bang!
But, no. Here's the thing. When this card is destroyed in any zone, you pay 4 less to defeat superheroes this turn. Too bad.
Yeah. I ain't worried about that, but that's 2. That's 7. Indigo Tribe says 11. Punch says screw you, Anti-Monitor. I'd say that was one heck of a hand.
So
that stays on top.
It goes. You just flip it right back over.
Thank you. That was well worth one victory point.
I'm glad because I had no ways to go and destroy word of power in my deck.
Excellent.
Oh, is it me now?
We're gonna be flipping. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see how bad he destroys this turn.
He's having to think now.
It might not suck for me.
That's 3, 4, 5.
All right. Arkillo, first appearance attack. Each player totals the cost of cards in his hand. If you have the highest total, you gain 3 weaknesses.
You want to know what's really funny about this?
23.
Bang!
3 cards. I'll just go and scoop these up real quick.
Never mind then. Here's real information. I don't longer need to do what it's going to do.
All right,
What you?
No, it wouldn't. It doesn't influence it.
I've got like 13, so I was slightly worried for a second.
I had 7. I wasn't really too worried about it at the same time.
And has
Although I do have trusses to go and destroy 2 of these. Yes.
Suddenly Coop remembered a thing. All right, we'll just slide that kick down there.
All right.
Okay.
Funny times have been funny.
I have 5, and each foe discards a card.
Is it an attack?
Yes.
I discard flight in response to that. If I do, I may put a card from my discard pile on top of my deck.
So flight.
Exactly. Actually, wait, that's just discard?
Yes.
This is
Oh, it's not. I thought it was discard type. Actually, no, I'll just discard punch.
okay.
Why not? Now,
Sure, boy.
I played an equipment.
Yes.
Does that now activate?
Okay,
Or
so
does that activate right when I played the equipment?
it activates right when you played the equipment.
And I had
so,
nothing.
and you had
in my
nothing in your discard
Oh,
pile.
so that doesn't.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
That happens occasionally. All right, so my time.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm going to play Princess Diana Themyscira, so the Manhunter goes into my discard pile.
Yep.
Timing on that is fantastic. Okay. So I will play a Manhunter, who is now worth 3, because there's a Manhunter in my discard pile. 3, 4, 5. Superboy.
Placed by a star sapphire.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I will discard 2 cards to draw a card. Oh, yes.
This year they've got multiple crossover sets coming out for DC this year. They've got like they call it the multiverse box, which apparently allows you to battle at certain locations and things like that now. So
That's
it's
my mace. I'll
interesting
choose
stuff.
myself. That's not a hero. Go on, discard it. It's 2 power. Yeah, it can stay.
This hand isn't quite terrible.
So 2, 4, 5. High star sapphire.
Okay. The Lasso of Truth.
Oh,
I guess I'll start off with Rage Blood. I'll pick everyone, including myself. You can go and destroy a 0-cost card in your discard pile.
Oh, I don't have a discard pile, so yeah.
Goodbye.
too bad it wasn't your hand or discard
have
pile,
to?
I gotta be honest.
You don't have it.
You don't have to. I mean, if you want to keep the punch, you can.
All right, I'll draw.
The only person at the table that really has incentive to keep punches is me.
I will play Sinestro. Reveal the top part of the deck.
Power Drain.
I gain it. No, yeah, I put it in my hand. Okay.
Cool. Even better than game.
Yeah.
I figured that was easier because we have effects for heroes. And
Yes.
we have effects for. I think
They were-
equipment now, too.
Metal
They were only stacked up because there were all the extra cards in the lineup.
Yeah.
reveals Dead Man. Might as well leave it there. I'll power the red, discarding punch, draw Dead Man, and then I'll just play these. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Who are you targeting with Power Drain?
Oh yeah. You.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and do that for you because everything else is yellow.
Okay.
Great target as it stands.
All right, so 7. I will get Mogo because defense.
Yeah. Power of the red.
Okay, I think I have to do this in the right order. Hero, put an equipment from your player's discard on top.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Force field.
Draw a card.
Draw a card.
There you go.
Hey, look what card that is. Villain.
Attack.
To attack, destroy starter.
I happen to have one.
Okay.
Now, one thing to note, you can buy cards as you're putting power out. If you do that, those cards do wind up in your discard pile immediately. That's going to be important for when you play your yellow power ring.
Assuming he wants to get the lasso of truth and
Right.
isn't going for
Right.
pillow or something.
Right. Like if you, I don't know exactly what you're planning, but as a for instance, you currently have 4 power. You could go ahead and use 2 of it to buy the lasso of truth that goes to your discard pile. That way, when you play the yellow power ring, Night Owl's power will actually work. And you'll have a piece of equipment in your discard pile. But we don't.
But I actually don't have to put it in equipment.
Or so when you play an equipment, you put any card?
I played in equipment. It says put a card.
Oh, okay, sure.
Oh, it's even better.
Then that's just me
Yeah.
misreading and being stupid. Then you could do it with anything.
It's okay.
Wow, that's actually really good.
Yeah, it is. It's like he's Batman, but a little bit better. Because I think I'd rather have that stacking power sometimes than Batman's actual extra power.
The +1 for each equipment.
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes I'd rather have that, and sometimes I'd rather have Batman's actual power.
So I have 4 down.
Yep.
One short from my cup.
I know. Can't kill these guys.
I mean, it's okay. I've only killed one. I think you've only killed. Have you killed 2?
No, I've killed one.
Okay, so I'm going to draw 4.
2.
I'm going to use 4 to get this.
Okay.
But I had a slow start as well.
Then I'm going to play.
So I have no idea where I stand points wise.
Each foe discards a card. The yellow ring.
Oh, discard the sweetness.
That gives me 5 power. And I will get the lasso of truth. Which I played an equipment card, so I'm going to put this at the bottom.
There you go.
And I don't think it matters.
Okay. All right.
We finally had 2
You
cards.
get
Green
Green
Arrow's
Arrow's Bow, Aquaman's Trident, and the Black Lantern Core. Your turn.
Fun.
Here's all the low power cards.
I play anti-monitor. I will
Mike,
destroy.
You're right. There are low cost cards in this deck.
Now when you
We
don't
got to
want
them at last.
Now when you
And
don't
then I blow
want
4 of them up. Because they get replaced immediately.
He goes into destroys. You know,
Anti-Monitor destroys crap.
I'm keeping the.
The Orange Lantern Ring, the Blue
Ooh.
Lantern Ring, the Green Lantern Ring, and Super Intellect.
Played a villain, so I get to draw from Arkham Asylum. Oh, this just got so much better. Swamp Thing, which is hero, so I get to draw a card. That's a shitty card, but that's 2 plus
7.
5 is 7. Oh, now I get decisions to make.
Well, make them, man.
Well, the question is, do I want 2 more rings?
That's never a question.
Yeah, no. I'm doing decline to use the White Landing Power Ring in order to pick up both green and orange. Blue, I think. That's definitely... And that's a defense, so yes. That turn wound up turning into something really awesome.
Black Lantern Wonder Woman and Vibe.
Hey, Vibe. You're a fun character, Vibe.
Why do I suddenly wish you said from any player's hand or discard pile? But anyway.
I'm going to.
Hate to say it, but it wouldn't have been mine.
No, hand or discard pile.
Oh, hand or discard pile, then yes.
All right, I'm gonna discard a kick
Mm-hmm.
to play super intellect. I will destroy a card in my discard pile. See a weakness.
Yep.
Luckily, I've been able to go and deal with all these weaknesses I've been getting. So 5 power. Wonder Woman.
All right.
They need larger print.
Cheetah.
They need larger print on these cards.
They got there eventually. The ones with the smallest print are from the oldest sets.
Okay. I will reveal the top card of my hand if it's power
1 or more.
1 or greater, which it is. So this is now a power 3.
Mm-hmm.
I will have an additional force field,
And you get to draw the card you just revealed, so
Yep.
and I like that.
I have no doubt you do.
You may destroy a card in your hand, which I will destroy the starter,
Mm-hmm.
which gives me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this.
Yep.
It's what you need to play Kyle Rayner, and how many rings in one turn?
3. 3 different.
Hello, Kyle Rayner. We need you to show up.
Actually, does that just let you just grab a
Yes,
card from the line?
Yeah, as long as it's cost 4 or less, you just pick it up.
Well, hello.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's good. Now we're getting into the lower.
Magic bracelets and a manhunter.
Would you like another Manhunter?
Probably. Yes.
I forgot to play my location last
You have to play every card. You can't forget.
time.
So
that
it's
was
going to be
just
out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not you would have been able to use it, that's
I don't need
that
to.
shit was settled.
Okay. So, Lobo. Destroy 2 cards and
You'll
then enter
have
discard.
to shuffle
Yeah.
draw this card.
Lobo, I wanted you in
Miscounting.
my deck.
Okay, so that's 3.
Man, we've destroyed a lot of cards this game.
I destroyed 4 in one go.
You've destroyed a lot.
Yeah. Mostly him.
She's gonna kill the shit out of some four cost or less cards. And some of them were actually very important that they were there.
Huh. Can I make this happen?
Please don't. Not in the face.
Not the face, not the face.
I don't think I can. More's the pity.
Pity the fool.
Because I said 3, I had, and there's no way for me to get what I want to get.
Manhunter and what?
No.
No? I think you might have actually been looking for Arkello.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh. I mean, Manhunter is also worth 5 victory points to you.
No, he's not.
Don't
He's not the
spends
multiplier.
power.
Oh,
He's extra power.
I thought they
Suicide
were also,
Squad, it's not.
Oh, okay.
He's got the power.
Okay, so 3. 3, we'll put the Manhunter right there.
That's
Manhunter.
worth 5.
So, well, actually, that Manhunter right now is only worth 3.
Oh, it's in discard. Never mind.
Yes.
I thought you had the other one in there for some reason.
Nope. So 3, 4, 5. Let's buy. Do I want to go ahead and buy that? And then do that? Or do I want to do. No. Okay. So that's 5. And play Emerald Knight. Emerald Knight is going to play for me. Magic Bracers for no damn good reason whatsoever. And I'm buying the Black Lantern Corps.
All right.
1,
Power.
2, 3, 4.
Black Lantern, Aquaman.
That's the Captain Planet power ring.
Yes.
Swamp Thing for 5.
It's five victory points.
Discard 2
power
for
ring
the
is what it
wizard.
says.
Oh, okay.
because he's
No,
got
Mace,
all
choosing
the
Maine.
other power rings.
No, that's
Not quite all of them, but
Well, he's got a bunch
no.
of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
He's got 4 of them.
7.
Yeah,
So it's another.
It's worth 5 victory points.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10. Hi, there's a power ring in the lineup. I gained the power ring from the discard pile. Gain all cards in the lineup with the same name as the card in the destroy pile. Thank you!
No. So you get the card in the lineup.
Yeah, you
not,
don't get the one
not-
in the
sorry,
not the
wrong
one in the destroy pile. Oh, okay.
Either way, I gained 1. I gained
it's
a power
still,
ring.
It's still a massive turn for you.
So
It could have no. It could have been worse because he could have got 2 power rings.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
This is why he gets all the power drains, Coop.
I had one for such a short amount of time. How was I to know?
You just follow my lead, Coop.
Oh no!
Somebody has to buy power ring. We have no option.
By which she
let's
means somebody other than me.
Let's see if this super villain allows me to. Alright, so we got Necron. Destroy up to 3 cards in hand and or discard pile. For each you destroy, draw a card. Fuck.
No, that's his play effect.
Yeah, not that.
First
that's
appearance attack. Each player totals the cost of cards in his hand. The player with the highest total destroys a random card in his hand. Each other player chooses and destroys a card in his hand. Hi! I wish I had Kyle Rayner, because I have 4, but I'm defending that.
So I can actually discard one of these.
Yes, you could just discard that and say to heck with that crap.
Yeah.
Coop? No, I wasn't
Coop,
going
what's
to
your math look like?
About 25.
Oh,
It's on you, Chief.
If only I had known that
17.
Alright, let's see how many victory points I lose here.
I will.
Do you draw one at random?
Yep.
I really wish I had Kyle Rayner in hand, because I would have been
Oosh. Goosh.
Shucks of future.
That's a rough one.
Let's see. Any cheap cards for me to go and play here? I'm gonna discard a kick. Blow up this Aquaman's trident and use it. Got 8. I'll buy a Kyle Rayner.
Denied!
Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'll make someone else go and freaking do it. Someone else can go and say I can win the game.
I approve of your tactics.
No.
What?
Kyle Rayner is an instant win condition. If you play Kyle Rayner and 3 different cards titled Power Ring in the same turn, they have to be equipment, so you can't play 3 of the generic Power Rings. You would have to play like Indigo Tribe
Right.
Ring, Orange Ring, Power Ring. If you play him and those 2 cards in one turn, you win.
Default, done.
Just over and done, which we've never seen happen.
It's the Exodia condition for DC.
Now, for the record, he actually has the best shot of making this happen because A, he has the most rings, and B, he has Arkillo, who takes all equipment out of his discard pile and adds it to his hand.
I forgot that
So
effect.
he actually has the easiest way to make it happen. Theoretically, you can do it too because you actually have 3 different cards titled Power Ring.
So you could possibly go and do it as well,
Especially because you can stack
especially
the deck.
since you can stack the bottom of your deck in theory.
So the question is, do you have 7 power to get him?
He also gives you +2 power.
He's got
He also gives you +2 power for every power ring in your discard pile.
So
that's supposed to be 3 base.
I have it. Yeah, I have it, so that's fine. But
Yeah, no, that's fine.
discarding
There's
a
one
number of cards, then draw that many cards. I'm going to discard that.
Punch. Hoping for something better.
Draw.
Yeah, I've been doing that all game.
Wait.
If I have a punch and a vulnerability or 2 punches, I've been doing that now.
Okay, so gain a card with 4 or less from the lineup.
So it'll be
I
any of
forgot to
those.
actually
You pick
use-
any one of those 3 at the end.
I forgot to actually read the text on all my cards.
You put
Buying them for game text.
So,
read the game
so
text.
we're playing for third.
If you play or have played
Yeah.
in your hand, I don't know.
I mean, defenses are always good, but it's really up to you what you want.
I mean, he's got defense.
Oh yeah, he does have
Yeah.
force fields. He's got all the force fields that
I
have shown up.
guess I'll take him.
Okay, so that's
Now,
just
do
the
I
free
gain it into my hand?
No.
Gain goes to your discard
Okay,
pile.
thank you. Now I have a location in play, so he's 3. I have an attack, which is reveal and discard any duplicates.
No duplicates.
That card is useless.
No duplicates.
No, it's not.
It can be
It's
powerful.
actually really strong
Very-
early in a game.
Powerful at the
And then
beginning.
2
of
more
the game.
power. And then,
Okay,
So,
I now have to somehow win the game before he can pull off a Kyle Rayner.
well, the thing is, there are
Or-
2 Power Rangers in the deck,
Yes, or fish for one. Kid Flash.
and Red Lantern Power Rain. It's like, why not?
I mean,
Give me the Power Rings!
I mean, he's gonna have some
Saint Walker.
30 some odd points just off the fucking power rings.
Yeah, he is.
That's why now I have to make sure he doesn't win by Kyle Rayner.
Ocean Master goes straight to my discard pile.
Oh well.
is it? Can I look through my discard pile at any time?
Yes,
Yeah.
you may. Let's see.
It's also something just to generally do sometimes when you're not, or when you're waiting on other people.
Black Lantern, Green Arrow. Each foe destroys a starter in their hand. Okay, so it's like
So far that hasn't worked. Well, no, it worked on
it worked on Cope.
for Word of Glory and helped him.
What?
The Black,
Word of Glory got
the
destroyed.
Black Lantern, Green Arrow that destroyed power. The Word of Power. All right, so got 4. By Kid Flash.
Okay, we get Charging Emotional Spectrum and another Crystal Shield. So I'm going to lead off with the Anti-Monitor and blow up everything but the Power Rings. And no one should be surprised.
Because he's fishing for Kyle, folks.
I mean, he's fishing for 60 victory points.
Well, he's going to get that anyway, but Kyle Rayner's the holy grail victor.
I mean, at this point, I just don't want to get doubled in victory. And
Okay,
the thing
I'll
is, the
discard
odds
2
are not looking
cards.
good.
to draw a card.
I know. I know.
There's still no villains in the discard pile, destroy pile, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to White Lantern Power Ring using its effect to gain Saint Walker into my discard pile. That brings me up to 1, 2, 3 heroes in my discard pile.
I hate your face.
So that's worth 4 power, so total 6, 7, 8, 9. Do not have 10. Be happy, I can't get both power rings.
Oh no.
Which means it's just not a double-digit turn, that's all.
So I'll grab Indigo Power Ring.
I mean, it's only
and Super Intellect.
he only bought 15 victory points that turn. That's all.
Yeah, thereabouts. King of Atlantis and Heat Vision.
Power drain, yeah.
In a moment, let me shuffle. This could be really good for you.
Rage Blood. I'll go and pick you. You
I don't have a
feel-
discard
Feel
pile,
free
so-
to destroy a 0-cost card in your discard pile.
Oh, you know how you said that? No, I defend. Cool.
It's still got a power ring out of your blasted hand.
For how long? For how long?
Alright, so I get to draw a card off of Rage Blood. Alright, Black Land.
Oh, I could have teamwork to try and get both power rings.
Black Lantern Blue Beetle +3 power, and each foe discards a defense card. Attack. Each foe discards all defense cards he has in hand or in play.
Well, I got rid of the magic bracers you put in my hand.
So, do you have a defense card in your hand?
No.
Okay, so,
Ooh.
or do you?
Yeah, it has defense written on it.
Okay,
So that gets discarded.
so that goes away,
I don't want to.
unfortunately.
That's not even part of the attack.
And then you get rid of Force Field.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That ruins my plan.
That happens a lot in this game. Just saying.
Just understand that any plans of yours we ruin are by accident. Any plans of Joe's we ruin are very much on purpose.
Garbage. Oh, just hot garbage. I already got 10. Guess I'll buy these villains.
Placed with Power of the Green
Need
and
more.
Animal Man. Animal Man. Animal Man.
Okay. Each foe discards a card. Power of 6. I played an equipment, so I can move a card, which I'll do in a second. And I'm just going to get this. Actually, so I know I cannot put this at the bottom of my deck, so I'm setting it here.
Which card do I want to discard?
I don't think many people have 0 cost cards remaining. You done?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
What now?
The Atom.
Yes, I'm about done.
When in reference to 0 cost cards?
I think it's just him and speaking in general.
Okay.
All right. So, Power Ring is going to off Animal Man.
Don't want me Skull of Batmaning him, Matt.
All right, so that's 3 power. That is 5 power, so that's 8. 9, 10, you.
Keep in mind, I have Saint Walker. It's still going to be more victory
Yeah,
points
I
to
know.
do that.
Not as many as if you bought another blasted fucking ring. Get rid of that.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Well, my turn just
that's-
got decidedly worse.
Alan Scott's, it's a 0. But that does do that.
If and only if you can force a card draw before you buy out.
So... Oh, I know the horror's not going to do anything.
The Hooer.
The Hewer. She's a Hewer. Anyway, so that is 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay. Well, I may potentially have a good turn to waste. Another Manhunter!
And Wonder Woman. Each player destroys a villain in his hand or discard pile.
Oh, thank God. Because if I go and destroy the one in my hand, I'd have...
I lose 2 cards off of that. But it's okay. Because I can start picking villains out again.
Oh, good. I'm tired of him.
I'm glad I had a discard power. That would have straight aced Sinestro.
I was slightly frightened for a second. I was like, oh shit, don't let it kill Necron. Don't let it kill Necron.
My turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Swamp Thing's worth 5. I will draw off of that. Oh, bloody hell. It was a weakness. What do you do? I purposely did not do what I was originally going to do because I don't see a need to go for 11. I'm going to put an equipment from my discard pile on top of my deck. Hi, I want to be protected. I still have 7, so high heat vision. I'm going to start blowing more stuff up.
John Jones.
Alright. Sinestro. Showing top card of the deck.
Constructs of Fear.
Alright, guys. Attacking.
Start discarding stuff.
Each foe discards 2 cards.
From our
I mean, you picked up
No.
a defense card, right?
Yeah. There's also a question of if I had like 2 punches, I would just discard the 2 punches. After all, power drain seems to be a thing.
And you.
I guess.
That's interesting. I do anything really funky with that? With the Atom?
There is loads of funky stuff that can be
Yeah,
done with the Atom right now.
I'm just looking for any funky 3 or 4 cost stuff.
Super intellect, start killing crap. Cat-like reflexes, draw stuff when you get attacked. The Hewer.
The Hued.
Hey, if you have Saint Walker, that's still VP. She's
All right.
mildly more useful.
Yeah.
I will discard Swamp Thing. To play the Atom. I will destroy this kick and get a Manhunter because it's a villain. Unless there was a good 4-cost villain.
Nope, they're just.
Ooh, he
Manhunter.
says draw a card.
Yeah, he's the one that blew out of my hand.
All right. Black Lantern Alchemy. Each foe puts two cards that cause 0 from his discard pile on the bottom of his deck. And I get draw.
So in your discard pile, you got any cards in there that already cost
no.
0?
Mogo. Swamp Thing, why are you in the discard pile?
He has an attack. 2 of them will go on bottom of your deck.
Did Nth Metal reveal Mogo, or did you draw it?
No, it revealed Mogo.
Oh.
Mogo, so it's just back
Land
You're right.
one, so it goes on
That's
bottom.
unfortunately one less ability for you.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All that for 5.
All that for the Lord of Atlantis?
For man, Hunter's worth more points for me.
Oh, power, yeah. Supergirl kicks for days.
And the White Lantern Core.
At least I've gone to do some fun stuff with Killer Frost Power. So.
Yeah.
But I'll be surprised if any of us come within 30 points of Joe.
Yeah.
It's like it's like the end of Meister powering. The end of Meister power.
This is normally what happens, and I'm the one who winds up giving power rings or other cards on the mic this time.
Yeah.
I can put an equipment from
Your discard pile onto the top of your deck.
each foe gains a weakness and an additional one for an equipment in his discard pile. And reveal the top card of my deck.
I almost wish I'd kept the
I
ring.
just put it there. Which gives me 7. Which I think I'm going to go with John Jones.
Good card.
All right. The White Lantern Battery. All right. Superboy. Get a superpower from my discard pile and add it to my hand. Joe?
It's not as crazy a lineup as normal.
You may get rid of that. Because I fear for card draw. Speaking of, you're not a 0 cost. Dang it. Okay. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't chicken of the sea. And I've already got his... There's no more power rings in the main deck. So, oh yeah, and there's the attack.
Destroy a starter, and if you don't have a starter card in your hand, destroy the top card of your deck.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so glad I mentioned that. That's one less power trait to face every turn.
Okay. Alrighty, so... Man, there's no more power rings in the lineup ever, so I'm not really worried about the White Lantern ring that damned much. I'd rather you not be able to thin your deck out, so I'll take the Chicken of the Sea.
Okay.
Let's
else?
see here. That is 5. I've
You
still
could
got
buy
3
a
left.
kick or a power of the green.
I'll buy Power of Green. It's got text.
Deathstorm.
1, 2,
Dead man.
3, 4, 5.
Shame I had to put my 0 cost back into my deck. Okay, I'm going to lead off with Infant Metal Mace. I'm choosing myself. That's not a hero. It's okay though. Saint Walker, I draw a card. First hero, watch star triggers, draw a card. Okay. You're gonna hit me now.
That's fine. Go ahead.
First thing we do is power ring, reveal. Shockingly enough, it's one of my 0-costers. I will proceed to Arquilla.
So, are there any additional power rings in the deck?
At this point, probably not.
So that's 2.
Because let's see.
4.
Red's accounted for,
5,
orange,
6.
yellow, green. Yes, there's one, Star Sapphire. And
7.
I think all of the generic power rings are out because there were 3 of those.
8, 9, 10, 11.
That's still worth 2 victory points.
12. I'm going to use the ability to put Animal Man, so 13 power total. Or no, excuse me, 12 power total. 13, 14 for having played one, 15, 16, 17 power. I wonder what I'm going to do here. Actually,
Wonder
I was going to say,
Woman and get the White Lantern Corps.
I don't have 2 weeks.
He doesn't have 18. He got 17.
Oh,
No, I'm going to get Dead
it's
Man.
11 and 6. That's 17, right? Right?
Except I'm not-
7, oh, the White Lantern Corps.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, if I could have destroyed it, I would have gotten that. Instead, I'm going to get Dead Man to pop 2 weaknesses out of my discard pile.
Yep.
But we worked so hard to put this there.
And then say, hey, Wonder Woman. Skadoosh!
All right.
Did I want to draw from the villain? No. I was kind of content with that hand as was.
The Star Sapphire ring.
Actually, so
It goes just like, nah, dog, come on. And the last one is Aquaman. Each player puts 4 cards cost 0 from his discard pile on top of his deck.
from my discard pile.
Yes.
Bang. Weakness right on top.
1.
Yep, that punch is the only one.
If you can't, you gain a weakness.
So I gain...
So so I get an extra one because because I didn't go and put 3 on top.
Puts 4 cost if you put none
If
there.
you put none there, you gain
Okay.
a weakness.
So, I gained 1.
Yeah.
Or had a punch, so I avoided that.
So I gain a weakness on top of my or on my discard.
Discard pile. Yep.
How pretty.
Yes, that goes there with the 1. Okay.
Alright. Gonna play Mogo so I can defend myself at long last. Black Lantern, Aquaman. Actually, wait. Step 1. Everyone discard your defense cards, fuckers.
I have none.
Don't look at me.
I don't
For
have
real?
any this
For
time.
real? You don't?
No! My one big one is in there. No, I actually have 2 other defensive cards. I just don't have them.
Alright.
2 of them are in my discard pile.
Well, everyone put 2 0-cost cards from their discard pile on the bottom of their deck.
Can't. Aquaman already handled that shit.
And I get to draw a card.
We know he did. They're both Aquaman.
Everyone discard 2 cards.
Now that gets a little bit more interesting.
That's a little more personal.
That's a little bit more personal.
We're gonna punch. I gotta figure out what else.
Tross is going to blow up my weakness.
Get rid of Super Alex.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to get this 10-point card.
He's only 10 points if you have fewer than 20 cards in your deck.
Got it. It's like I can count my deck or something. And that's the only thing I wanted to buy. I don't want Supergirl.
Oh,
Last time your turn.
Well, hopefully making everyone discard two cards makes it so Joe can't go and kill Aquaman. I'm sure it won't stop. I'm sure it won't stop.
No, actually, it's got a good chance of it.
Okay, well, I'm going to play orange Lantern, which gives me...
The Sapphire Ring for free.
A lot of victory points, yeah.
Does that go to your hand or in
It
your...
goes to my hand.
Does he have a Kyle Raynar?
Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. If they share a card type, put them back in any order. If not, draw them.
You get one.
Yes, Mike, I have 19 cards in my deck.
So go ahead and reveal the one that was on top of that was the top card of your deck. Okay.
That's the one thing about reveals is everybody gets the chance to see them.
At the end of the game.
The screwball thing is I wanted him because I was like, I can make that work.
Okay.
So you draw both of those cards. They're not the same card type.
Hey, you get a force shield.
Okay. Put that into play.
Draw a card.
Draw a card off force field.
Man, y'all are like personal reminders.
It's easy to forget stuff when you play this game for the first couple of times.
It's easy to forget stuff when you played
Yeah,
a lot.
period,
Like you're
'cause
missing an
that's what I
attack that
was
got me a power
Because-
drain out of Trev's deck.
Yeah, because I really didn't care what it got you.
Endless power drains for that swamp thing in a location in the first 2 buys.
But you think that's why we've gotten power drain?
That's
drains
why it
every turn?
started. Then I got to buy power rings with it because I kept getting it despite his power drains initially.
Oh, power of 4.
No, I was just doing it to begin with to be a dick. It had nothing to do with it.
But then you started, winning.
They were like, oh wait, we actually need to do this now.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because generally speaking, everyone's a dick to me at this game. Alright. Power Armor, Kyle Rayner.
You know what you have to do.
Alright. So, first thing we're going to do, Black Lantern Core, everybody gain a weakness. If one or more foes do not, then I get to draw a card.
No.
Okay, so discard your force field
You're going to let him draw.
and let me draw a card.
Yeah, because I want you to be able to.
So,
The troll option, your deck said no.
Potion Master, I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile.
Now I have a question. If you need 20 or less cards in your deck, why did you draw another card?
That's card number 20.
He has the number of cards in his deck in his mouth.
Because I didn't want him to go and draw a card there. And I had one card slot to go and spare. And I might be able to go and destroy it.
Okay.
But
Sorry, I was
And
just...
then Lebo.
because I could have gotten discarded two cards to go and stop the attack. But on me at least.
Okay. So I have 6.
That's not Kyle Rayner.
No, it's not. So, I will get the White Lantern Core.
Really?
Yeah. Because you have enough to just kill Aquaman, you should just kill Aquaman.
No, I didn't. But I had the anti monitor to gain it anyway.
Oh, well then. Anyway.
So I think I can draw...
The anti-monitor?
He destroys any number of cards in the lineup.
Oh.
Actually, you wouldn't get it because the owner of the card gets it when it's destroyed. No one would own it.
6. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Actually, it won't matter. After all. For giggles, I'm destroying Kyle Rayner and pretty much everything on here.
Killing Aquaman?
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to, yes.
Possession, Sign Cell, Scarecrow, Rage Blood, Flight.
Okay. Play the villain. Asylum triggers. Hey, you know. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right.
But, skoosh.
So, folks,
That sounds like the end.
that is. We will count up our miserable point totals. Joe will lap us 5 times.
And then get probably strangled before I can do an interview.
Yes, and we'll let you know in a minute. Hey everybody, welcome back. If you're wondering where Joe is, well, we've tied him up, we've gagged him, and he's sitting in a bathroom right now. And Coop is keeping guard. So, that means it's me and Nathan here with you to wrap this up. Our playthrough of the DC deck building game. Now, like Joe mentioned during the introduction, if you are interested to see how the main deck we used for this was made, that's the Green Lantern Corps deck, just search elsewhere here on the channel. You'll find it. It's as RQR How to Build a DC Custom Main Deck. I walk you through the whole thing. So, you've never played this before, right? So,
First time.
have you ever played any deck building game? And not like a pre-built game like, say, Sentinels, or even like a shuffle building game like Smash Up, but something quite like this. So like Dominion, Ascension, or...
Yes, I have played Dominion, but not with the superhero themes.
So nothing quite like this. What do you think? What do you think of the DC deck building game?
It was enjoyable. First time, easy to pick up on. Cards are very legible, and yeah, it's fun to play.
Yeah. Let's see. You took third.
I did.
I took dead last. So the video evidence that I'm nowhere near as good as this game as most people seem to think I am from time to time. And Joe didn't quite double people. He almost doubled me in score. So that's why we have him bound and gagged, folks. So at any rate, anything stand out in this game to you that just was something, a part of it you really liked, or if there was something that didn't click with you, goods, bads, indifference?
Well, there are certain series of cards that you can see that you would really get to know and sort of strive for after multiple times of play. Being first player, not knowing those perfect combinations to really get high power points, that was probably the biggest downfall.
So that downside just being lack of familiarity with the game. What did you like about it? What stood out to you as good?
It was quick and easy and fun.
Yeah. This is by and far, this is my favorite deck building game, and I've played a bunch. I've played Ascension, I've played Dominion, I've played this, amongst others. Valley of the Kings is the one from AEG that I enjoyed a great deal. But this one's my favorite. It's very easy, very quick to pick up. In many ways, it is a beginner's deck building game. It's not as complex as others by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a lot of fun. I'm a huge mark for DC Comics, so there you go. You DC or Marvel guy?
DC.
Okay, so see, we don't have to throw him out either. So.
Yeah, all the
Get off the stage!
Well, it's all the superheroes you grew up with, so.
Exactly. Even though not the New 52 artwork they use here, which they thankfully worked on getting rid of in DC Comics. Thank you. But anyway, so there you go. DC deck building game, after numerous attempts, it's been cursed by us. Well, not by us, but cursed for us for a long time. We finally got around to playing it. So we hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like this episode of Rage Quit Radio. Please share, like, subscribe, all the wonderful things you do on social media. There's a like button down there and a subscribe button down there. Click those. Leave us some comments. Let us know what you think. And check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/RQR Podcast. You can find us on Cafe Press if you want to help support the channel or help us get some really neat stuff. Like we've got lighting now, in case you haven't noticed. We've got that to help us out. That's thanks to you folks on our Cafe Press store. So go to cafepress.com/ECS Network or become one of our patrons at patreon.com/ECS Network. Until next time, for Coop, for Nathan, for Joe, who we will let out shortly so that he can get food and water, I'm Mike. We'll see you next time.